Xavier Dotson, aka Zaytoven, was born in Frankfurt, Germany in 1980. His dad is a minister, his mother is a choir director, and at a very young age he started to learn to play the church organ. As a child he listened to rap, even though it was banned in his household, so oftentimes he had to sneak it. But one of his favorites to listen to was The Chronic by Dr. Dre.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping, but I damn near got caught cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before, with a producer who can rap and control the mic.
He fell in love with the ruggedness and the roughness of the beat and of the flow and just how unpolished it sounded. He graduated high school in San Francisco and soon after started working under JT the Bigga Figga to gain experience in working in a studio and mixing and learning how to record. After working with JT, Zaytoven moved to Atlanta with his family and built a studio in his parents' basement.
Everybody know what you get into when you come in Zay basement. It's gonna be work, but at the end of the day, we're gonna make it fun.
While the studio was being built, Zaytoven went to barbershop school, and it was there where he met a man who introduced him to Gucci Mane. After meeting Gucci Mane, the two started working together, and this is how the era of Gucci and Zay trap type music came to be. Once Zay started working with Gucci, Gucci started introducing him to other rappers such as OJ the Juice Man. He started working with Young Ralph. He worked with Yo Gotti, Migos, Lil Scrappy, all these underground street rappers that almost didn't really have a chance in mainstream went to work with Zaytoven in his mom's basement. Zaytoven was producing beats, playing instruments, mixing, recording, songwriting, doing the whole 9 yards, and he was doing it at a much cheaper price than most mainstream studios were doing at this time, which allowed for a lot more rappers to come in and work with Zay. Ultimately, him working with Gucci is how the imperfection of trap music came to light, which was much different from what T.I. and Young Jeezy were doing at the time. T.I. and Young Jeezy were making a more polished, mainstream, structured type hip-hop/rap music. What Gucci and Zay were doing was completely different. It was that rugged, unpolished, unfiltered, just gritty sounding rap music that was almost kind of vulgar in some instances. But it was raw, it was real.
Gucci Man is in the building. Twice Entertainment. Zaytoven on the track. I'm finna eat it up, so let's do it. So watch I eat it up. Watch how I eat the track up. I'm like a rooster in a cartoon. I say I need a book or two. Half an onion worth of extra. Ask me who I gave it to. Raw, bass, and Willie.
Once he realized producers started mimicking his sound, Zaytoven started to do something unique, which was use his expertise in playing the keys on his beats. And that is what created his signature sound that will let you know that if you hear a beat, you'll know it's Zaytoven because it's got some crazy keys on it. In 2005, Gucci and Zay made it up to number 23 on the top Billboard hip-hop tracks with their song So Icy featuring Young Jeezy.
Icy, so icy, all these girls excited. Ooh, you know that I need all so icy, so icy.
He's accredited with at least one production credit on every Gucci record since then. Zaytoven got his first Grammy in 2011 for his work on Usher's Raymond vs. Raymond album. He's worked with Future, Fall Out Boy, Travis Scott, Nicki Minaj, Drake, Migos, worked on both of their Culture 1 and 2 albums, 21 Savage, just to name a few. When I moved to Virginia in 2010, my friends were the ones who originally introduced me to trap-type music. I listened to hip-hop and rap music before, but never really listened to Gucci, Future, Migos, and other type street rappers. I taught myself how to play the piano at a young age, and the way he plays really makes me want to get better and be almost just like him. Professionally, his beats are something unique. There's something in his work that sets him apart in the rap game, which is why most rap/hip-hop artists aspire to work with him at least some point in their career, myself included. Once you hear a song by Zaytoven, you most likely won't forget it. When he plays the piano on his tracks, it's something that drew me to him almost instantly.